The clock struck midnight, then 1, then 2. I sat on the couch, staring at the door, waiting. My wife, Rachel, had promised she'd be home right after her boss's party, but the hours passed and the house stayed silent. I texted her. No reply. I called. Straight to voicemail. The unease in my chest twisted into something darker, suspicion. By 4 in the morning, I knew she wasn't coming home. I lay on the couch, wide awake, my mind racing with possibilities I didn't want to face. When dawn broke, I walked into our bedroom. Her side of the bed was untouched. The silence was suffocating. At 7, the front door finally opened. Rachel stumbled in, makeup smudged, hair messy, reeking of alcohol and perfume that wasn't hers. She froze when she saw me sitting at the kitchen table, coffee mug in hand. "Oh, you're awake," she said awkwardly. I didn't answer. I just looked at her. That silence was heavier than any words. "Daniel, it was just a party," she said, forcing a smile. "I crashed at a friend's place. I didn't want to drive home drunk." I raised an eyebrow. "A friend's place? Which friend?" Her eyes darted away. "You don't know her." The lie hung in the air between us. That's when I decided, if she thought she could play games, I'd show her what losing really looked like. While she showered, I quietly gathered some things: documents, keys, my laptop. I drove to the bank and froze our joint account. Then I logged into our shared phone plan and canceled her line. By the time she walked into the kitchen, hair still damp, she looked confused to see me packing a suitcase. "Daniel, what are you doing?" she asked, panic creeping into her voice. I zipped the bag calmly. "You didn't come home last night. You lied to my face this morning. So I'm giving you what you clearly want: freedom." Her eyes widened. "Wait, you think I—" "Daniel, no, it's not what it looks like." I placed an envelope on the counter. Inside were divorce papers I had quietly prepared weeks ago, when the distance between us had begun. "Sign them," I said firmly. She grabbed the papers, her hands trembling. "You can't be serious. You're throwing everything away because of one night." I met her gaze. "One night? Rachel, it wasn't one night. It was the late texts, the secret smiles, the sudden overtime. Last night was just confirmation." She broke down then, tears spilling. "Daniel, please. I made a mistake. I don't want to lose you." For a moment, my heart wavered. This was the woman I once thought I'd spend forever with. But then I remembered the hours I'd sat alone, staring at the door that never opened. "You already lost me," I whispered. Her sobs filled the kitchen, but I didn't stay to comfort her. I walked out the door, suitcase in hand, leaving her surrounded by the wreckage of her choices. Later that week, I heard she had tried to explain to her friends, tried to defend herself. But the truth was simple. She had gambled with trust, and trust once broken doesn't return. I built a new life, one rooted in honesty and respect. Rachel was left with the silence of a home she once thought was hers forever. And maybe that silence, that morning she walked into a kitchen where her husband no longer believed her, was the real revenge.